What's the difference between a REIT, or standing for Real Estate Investment Trust, and a real estate syndication? I want to highlight two major ones that a lot of folks aren't aware of. So when you invest in a REIT, they are much more heavily correlated to the public markets of the stock market. And why that's important to note is the whole goal of building out an investment portfolio is not to have all your investments that are so heavily correlated to the public markets, because you just truly have a lack of control of how they're going to perform. Versus when you invest in a real estate syndication, it's a much more predictable stream of appreciation and income that comes with that type of investing. The second piece, which is a huge one, is the tax benefits that come when investing in a real estate syndication. When you invest in a REIT, it's the same as if you invest in a mutual fund. You don't actually own any of the underlying securities, in this case, any of the underlying properties that fall within that REIT. Because of that, you don't get to experience any of the paper losses or any of the tax benefits that can come with that. Versus when you invest in a real estate syndication, you are an actual part owner of the property or properties. You get a document from the IRS every year, a K-1, that shows your partnership in ownership within those properties. And that's where the huge tax benefits can come into play. And that's how 90% of millionaires have built their wealth through real estate. And that's how you've heard where all these individuals are making so much money, yet they pay no money in taxes. They can utilize real estate as a way to offset some of their gains. Huge component. So those are the two I definitely wanted to highlight. One is real estate syndications are much less correlated to the public stock markets. And then two, when you invest in the syndication, the tax benefits that you can experience versus a REIT. I'm going to do a whole separate video on the tax benefits and go a little bit deeper, but wanted to highlight those two between a REIT and a syndication.